to mywealth.com. I'm Bob O'Brien. I'm one of the senior instructors with the courses. Welcome to the blog for the day, how, why, and when to file a tax extension. Now, I've done tax returns for all sorts of people, the high net worth people, the lower net worth people, and so forth. And with only a couple of days left till tax season, the end of tax season, April 15th, you can always file an extension. But one thing you want to make perfectly clear, I want to make certain that you're clear on this, is that it's not an extension as to what you owe. You need to make an estimated payment and perhaps cushion that amount. So it's really important that you understand that before you file an extension.
As always, make certain that you check out the written blog at www.mywealth.com/blog. All right, remember, your tax goal should always be not to overpay your taxes and not to underpay your taxes as well. Now, like I mentioned in the written blog, high net worth people, they're constantly doing their taxes. They're doing tax projections 2, 3, and even 4 times a year, and their tax year never ends. They're constantly making estimated payments and so forth. So it is a little bit different than, say, the typical person on Main Street. And I think you should be familiar with that because that's something that we all want to aspire to. Now, you should generally always be looking to defer paying your taxes as long as you possibly can. So in other words, you don't want to start paying a lot more. I've often heard people brag about, I got such a big tax refund and so forth, which is really just doesn't make sense. Essentially, you overpaid your taxes. You generally want to hold on to that money, especially if we're moving into a period of time where there's heavy inflation and you would be able to get interest on that money. Any excess payments that you have on deposit, the IRS, you don't get interest on that money, but you can in your own account. So generally, you want to just pay what you owe, maybe perhaps a little bit of a cushion, but not a lot more than that. Now remember, filing an extension is just an extension to file your final return that you send into the IRS. You still owe on April 15th the amount that you owe. So you want to make certain that you send in a payment with that. Of course, if you feel that you've overwithheld, and you're going to get money back, and you just haven't got around to filing a return, you wouldn't have to send in money. So you want to make an estimated payment, and then of course perhaps cushion it if you feel like there's still a couple of things you have to work out. If you're just getting an estimate on some numbers and so forth. So, and also don't forget to do this for your state and perhaps any local city return as well that you need to file. These are the type of things that we help you with. We really give you real tax planning in our personal finance course. So don't wait. Get in a course. Get educated. Get to www.mywealth.com.
It's really important that you understand taxes the best you can. That doesn't mean you have to do taxes by yourself, but I know from being a preparer and a planner, the clients that understand things the best in terms of, let's say taxes, for example, ask the best questions, and therefore they get the best service from me. So understanding taxes to a certain degree, because you're always going to have questions, no matter what level of understanding of any subject matter you take yourself to, you're always going to have questions. Obviously, the higher you go up in that understanding and that material and that subject and so forth, the better questions you're going to have. So it doesn't mean understanding taxes where you don't work with a tax advisor or a financial planner or anything. And again, that's not what My Wealth is all about. We're here to educate you. We're not looking to interfere with your other relationships as well. So I'm available for any questions that you have. Make sure you sign up for the course. I have some pretty good tips in there to really help you understand your taxes and probably more importantly, plan for your taxes better. So make certain you sign up for the personal finance course. It's just $25. Or the course, investing course, $25. Our currency course is $19.99. So make sure you take advantage of those as well. Again, my name is Bob O'Brien. Thanks for being with me here today, and have a great weekend.